We've got YouTube playing.
The banquet hall will come to order. We are now holding the award ceremony of the James Madison FFA chapter. Madam Vice President, are all officers at their stations?
I shall call the roll of officers, determine if they are at their stations, and report back to you, Mr. President. The Sentinel.
For the last time, station by the door.
Your duties there.
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see that the door is open to our friends at all times and that they are welcome.
I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep the room comfortable and assist the president in maintaining order.
The reporter.
For the last time, the reporter is stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know
That the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The treasurer.
For the last time, stationed by the emblem of Washington,
Your duties there.
I keep an accurate record of receipts and disbursements, just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build our financial standings through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The secretary.
For the last time, stationed by the ear of corn,
Your duties there.
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why stationed by the owl?
The owl is the time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I've asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope that my advice will always be based on true knowledge and ripened with wisdom. Madam Vice President, why do you keep a plow at your station?
The plow is a symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in directing the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the President so stationed?
The rising sun is the token of a new era in agriculture. If we will follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Mr. President, for the last time, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members.
There are numerous members and guests present, Mr. President.
Thank you. FFA members, why are we here? To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities,
and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA member should possess.
May we accomplish our purposes. I now declare this award ceremony of the James Madison FFA chapter duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may properly be presented. May Isabella Reyes please join me at the podium.
Good evening, everyone. 10 months ago, our program experienced a huge loss with the passing of Mr. Delbert Drury. He gave us 13 years of excellence and devotion as he has served our farm manager. His roots ran deep in our program, and his fingertips are on every bit of success that we celebrate tonight. Please join us in taking a moment of silence to reflect and celebrate his life and time with us. Thank you. Would you please bow your heads? Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for getting us all here safely tonight. Thank you for allowing us to join in reflection of the year's accomplishments. We appreciate the support and protection you have provided us throughout the school year as we have traveled together, competed in contests, obtained toward our goals, and strengthened our abilities as leaders. Please be with us, our families, and friends as we venture into a new year of learning and service. In your name we pray, amen.
Amen. Thank you. Good evening and welcome FFA members, family members, and distinguished guests. Welcome to the evening that we've been looking forward to all year, our annual FFA banquet. A night where we will look back on the memories we made, celebrate our accomplishments, and award some well-deserved scholarships. As we go through this evening's ceremonies, I challenge the underclassmen to jump in and take care of this organization. We have a lot of things to offer that will sure to spark your interest. So sit back, relax, and enjoy tonight's festivities. Parents, Please feel free to approach the stage for any pictures that you'd like to take. At this time, we would like to welcome Ember Reyes, our Texas FFA president, to give a few brief remarks.
For this experience and for our banquet. Thank you for welcoming back with open arms. It's been such an incredible opportunity to be able to serve Texas FFA members, but not just that, be able to represent James Madison. It's one that I don't take lightly. Before I talk a little bit about the exciting news that I came to share tonight, please join me in giving a round of applause to all of our ag teachers. These ag teachers deserve more praise than we can ever be capable of giving. And as I've been able to travel to almost 300 schools this year, I've definitely not forgotten each and every single one of them and the impact that they've had, not just on my own personal life, but the lives of James Madison FFA members. Thank you to the ag teachers for everything that you do while I was here and also while I was gone. Your legacy is everlasting, and trust me when I say that it touches every corner of Texas FFA. Let's give a round of applause to our parents. My parents are probably rolling their eyes right now because I definitely do not always do such a great job of appreciating what they have done for me. But as I look back at my time as a Texas FFA member and now as a state officer, my parents are people who have continuously supported me and kept me alive, so to speak, as well, as I definitely challenged them in every aspect as I was engaged in FFA. And I want to thank all of the parents here tonight. Whether your role is just a guardian or someone that's a parent figure, your role is essential into your students' success and their character as they begin developing themselves as individuals. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being able to step up for your student and be the voice for them and support them, as well as keep them in check as young individuals deem necessary. But I really want to thank you again for bringing me back to this evening. It's been a full circle moment for me. As I said before, I got to travel to almost 300 schools this year, and James Madison is definitely by far the best still. So it's really good to be back. And as I say James Madison is the best, I truly do mean it, although I am a little bit biased. But what makes Madison so significant and so unique is the potential. With all the parties involved, our ag teachers as well as our parents, the students are set up for success that I have seen nowhere else in this state. We're not just a community, we're a family. And we say that a lot within Texas FFA, but you definitely feel that presence within James Madison. And I encourage you each, whatever your role may be, ag teacher, parent, or even student, to take advantage of that potential. Allow it to develop yourself as an individual, but allow it to develop yourself as a community, and working hand in hand with individuals. I'm really excited to be able to see, hopefully a lot of y'all at our state convention this year in July, where we're going to be amplifying student success and being a student-led organization. Again, thank you for being here this evening, and thank you for welcoming me back. I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over.
Thank you, Ember. We're very grateful that you chose to spend your evening with us. Next, I would like to invite Rhiannon to the podium for the introduction of guests. Also, if you participated in leadership development events, please make your way to the bleachers next to the stage at this time.
It is my true pleasure to introduce our guests for the evening. Tonight we have Sandy Huey, Secretary, Northeast ISD Board of Trustees. Justin Misseldine, Senior Director of Career and Technical Education, Northeast ISD. Cynthia Suarez, AMP Counselor, James Madison High School. Sarah James, Student Teacher, Sul Ross State University. May Nags, Student Teacher, Texas A&M University. Crystal Neely, Texas State University. Brianna Tully, student teacher, Texas A&M University. Raul Quiros and his wife Becky. Honored guests. Clay and Diane Garcia, 2022 Booster Scholarship donor. Steve and Liz Carmichael, 2022 Booster Scholarship donor. Ron and Dolores Brown, 2022 Booster Scholarship donor. Robert and Katina Wright, 2022 Booster Scholarship donor. Travis and Patricia Chapman, 2022 Booster Scholarship donor. Charlie Sokolov, 2022 Booster Scholarship donor. Scott and Shanice Glover, 2022 Booster Scholarship donor. And Dr. Clint Powell, Medical Director and owner, Acorn Hill Animal Hospital. Next, we will have Ember to the podium for a special recognition.
I think I'm going to start this evening by keeping one of our oldest traditions alive, and that is getting emotional as we talk about a pretty incredible individual. Tonight is my honor to have the opportunity to talk about a man who has made a profound impact on thousands of lives here in the James Madison Agriscience Magnet program. From helping to train teams, volunteering with events in ag, supporting fundraisers, attending stock shows, and award ceremonies, this man is loved by all. Tonight, our FFA chapter is proud to honor this man with a red oak tree that will be planted on the AMP grounds. The man we honor tonight is much like an oak tree, with his strength of character, heart of a lion, and his determination to continue to serve even when he didn't have to. This man already holds the chapter and state honorary FFA degrees, so tonight we honor him with this red oak, which will grow and last for generations. Tonight we honor Mr. Raul Quiros, as he has served Northeast Independent School District for 20 years. So let's learn a little bit more about Mr. Quiros. Most people get the privilege of retiring only once, but if you've ever spent a few minutes in the company of this man we are here to honor tonight, then you already know that Mr. Raul Quiros is not most people. Born in 1940 in McGregor, Texas, Raul was a natural student who excelled in both sports and academics. Involved in the FFA from an early age, he graduated from Midway High, earning a scholarship for the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, which he took to Sam Houston State University, where he majored in agricultural education. After student teaching and completion of his bachelor's degree, Raul firmly decided that teaching was not in his future. He moved to San Antonio and began working for Oscar Mayer as a defense commissionary agency broker, where he excelled in sales and was awarded Salesman of the Year multiple times. He continued in the industry, eventually retiring from Kraft Foods in 1996. He then went on to work for several smaller brokerage firms, as well as founding his own company, RBK Military Brokers, along with his wife, Becky. In 2002, looking for a new adventure now that they were empty nesters, with the oldest daughter, Tenley, raising a young family of 3 in Georgia, their only son, Eric, doing research oceanography in Mississippi, and the youngest daughter following in Raul's footsteps at Sam Houston State. A former neighbor and administrator of Harlandale ISD suggested Raul try his hand at substitute teaching, and a newfound passion was born. It was also during this time that Raul was the chairman of the Rodeo Program Committee for the San Antonio Livestock Show exhibition that he approached James Madison FFA leadership with an opportunity to sell rodeo programs for the chapter. Joshua Anderson took on the role of liaison, where the two became friends. Josh encouraged Raul to leave Harlandale to substitute at Madison, where he has spent the last 20 years, impacting both students and student teachers, including Doug Hopkins and Marshall Miles, both now working in the agricultural industry. Please join me tonight in a round of applause for Raul Quiros as we honor him for his dedication to agriculture and the James Madison FFA chapter.
advanced leadership, other AMP and FFA recognitions to the bleachers next to the stage at this time. Next, we will have Autumn come to the podium for the Leadership Development Event recognition.
Leadership development events, otherwise known as LDEs, focus on creating situations for members to demonstrate their abilities in public speaking, decision-making, communication, and their knowledge of the agriculture and the FFA organization. Team and individual events are used to reinforce what is taught in agriculture science classrooms. All LDE events have elimination rounds at district and area before the state level competition. James Madison FFA has a strong history of success with our leadership development events. Please power clap with me as we recognize our LDE teams. Agriculture Advocacy, first at district and fifth at area. Junior Creed Speaking, first and third at district and sixth at area. Senior Creed Speaking, first and seventh at district, second at area, and qualified for state. Job interview, second at district and 11th at area. Public relations, 4th and 5th at district. Radio broadcasting, 2nd and 3rd at district, 11th at area. Senior quiz, 2nd at district and 9th at area. Junior skills, 1st and 3rd at district, 2nd at area, and qualified for state. Senior skills, 2nd and 3rd at district, and 3rd at area. Congratulations to all our teams and participants. Next, we will have Amalia to the podium for Proficiency Awards. If you were involved in advanced leadership and other AMP activities, please make your way to the bleachers to the stage next to me at this time.
Each year, all students have an opportunity to apply for Proficiency Awards. Applications are evaluated and winners are chosen for their respective award area. If your name is called, please join us on stage. Our Proficiency Awards are as follows. Advanced Animal Science, Patricia Torres.